All right. So I'm gonna tell a story. Um, I don't know. Um, so one day I met this girl, and one day I lost her. I've been struggling with that for a long time. Um, it feels like every day just gets harder, and I don't know. I just feel alone. Um, so I'm just gonna start making videos because I don't know. Maybe no one will watch them. Maybe someone will. It'll just be me talking. Um, because I think that's what I need to do. I think it's the best way to get through a breakup, at least right now. Maybe I don't know. Um, because right now it just feels like pain and like there's a hole in my chest, and I know that my decisions, my actions led to this. Um, and I know that this is on nobody but myself. Um, and um, I don't know. I saw my whole future with this person. I still see my whole future with this person, and can't even close my eyes without picturing everything and just being sad. Um, and a lot of people talk about breaking up and how it feels. And you always think, oh, maybe it can be that bad until you're in the position, and then you realize, oh yeah, it's that, but 10 times worse. And I don't know. I really didn't think it would ever get to this point. Um, and I know that I led us to this point, and it's unfair of me to sit here and just hope and pray that she just waits around for me and will come back to me one day. Because I know right now I don't deserve her. I know I'll just end up hurting her again. Probably. I mean, every single day I pray and I'm like, God, if you bring her back, I'll treat your daughter right. And I know I'll say that in the moment, but it takes change without her to realize, like, for me to know that I'll be able to change with her. Um, and so I know that I'll have her back right now. Um, because it really just wouldn't be fair. Um, and I still think about her every day. I think about her every second. Um, I still buy her things to the hope that she's thinking about me and that maybe she'll reach out because of them. And I feel like an idiot for doing that because it's just like, dude, just leave her alone. But I physically can't. Physically just don't know how. Um, and it's weird to think about because one day you guys are just texting and everything is, I mean, not okay. I mean, things weren't okay for a long time, but we were talking, telling each other we loved each other. And the next day, you just have to wake up and think that you might never talk to this person again. And that feeling is unimaginable. It is something I can never wish upon anybody. Um, it's when people say it hurts, they mean it literally. I mean, I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can barely get myself to get out of the house. And it's felt like this for a long time. And and it's it's hard. Um, and I'm at the point where it's just like I just don't know what to do. And I know all I can do is just wait, maybe try to move on one day, but I I I would not, I don't want to because I feel like I'm still so incredibly in love with her that it feels like it'll never go away. Um, I can 100% without a doubt say that I will always love her. It's hard because it's like it feels more selfish of me to try to move on instead of just staying because it's like I'll be searching for her in everybody. And there is nobody that could replace her. Um, I mean, just she brought me out of a place that like I wasn't in a good place, and I met her, and everything changed. I was doing really good until those doubts and everything started to come back, and then I made my first mistake, and it just kept spiraling from there. And I don't know. I'm sure this is gonna be such a boring watch if anybody even watches this video. But I feel so lonely that I need to feel like I'm talking to somebody. So I want to make these as often as I can because I feel like it'll help me. And I feel like it's the only way out. And maybe one day I'll be able to say that I got her back. Who knows? I just keep thinking about everything and looking back on our entire relationship. And I just see how everything was so pure and so innocent and right. And it felt so easy until it felt really hard. And when it started to feel really hard, that's how I knew that we were in love because it was so hard, but yet we wanted to do anything to make it work. I would still do anything. I would, I would drop everything right now and literally run to her house. Her house is a 30-minute drive. I would run there. I would do anything to just see her one more time. Whatever. That's unhealthy. But you can't say anything until you've been in this situation. Um, I mean, she literally was the love of my life. Still is. I always think that she will be. And literally everything I do is still for her. And I know it has to be for myself. And I do some things for myself, but a lot of it is just hoping and praying one day she'll see it and come back to me, even though I don't deserve her. Um, and it feels like every day, like the sadness just gets worse and worse. And one day I know it'll be the opposite. Um, but it just feels impossible. It, like, it feels unimaginable. Um, my eyes used to get really, like, it would like burn um, from crying. Um, because I used to just never cry. Um, but I feel like now my eyes have gotten so used to it that they don't burn anymore. Um, which honestly is a terrible thing to say. Um, but I mean, it's the truth. Like, I feel, I don't even know what I feel, honestly, at this point. Um, this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life, and it always will be. Um, nothing could ever compare to this. Um, I still text her every day, even though I'm blocked. Well, I mean, I just started texting her yesterday when I was blocked. But I mean, I'm blocked on multiple things, and I still text, just hoping that maybe one day she'll unblock me randomly and see it. I still use her number for points when I go and get like food or something. It's, I literally, she used to do this thing with her promise ring where anytime she was like anxious or anything, she would spin it like on her finger. She would take it off, put it back on again. So I literally, I was just thinking about it one day and I just bought her a fidget ring, which I'm thinking back and it's like, this is the stupidest thing. Like, this is so corny. Like, she's never gonna wear this. Um, but I don't know. It's those little things. Like, she frowns when she cries. Um, it was like the most adorable thing in the world. I can't even lie. But when you like think about all the little things, that you realize just how much you love a person. Um, because anybody can see the obvious things, but when you're truly close to somebody, you pick up on everything. Like when she would do her makeup, she would tap her brush 3 times to like get the whatever off of it. Um, and when we first started dating, she would get her Dutch drink. She would drink it, put it down, and then tap the lid and say yes, just in that order, that exact order. Um, and she would like there was she would always just never tell me what she wanted to get for food. Um, and I felt like I always knew what she wanted, um, but I could also always tell what she didn't want. Um, and I feel like there's a billion places I can never go to again because if I go, all I'll think about is just her. Um, and I think that would literally kill me. Um, and I don't even know anymore. I feel like I don't know anything anymore. Um, there's a billion movies I want to watch, but we were supposed to watch them together. So I don't think I could ever turn them on. A billion movies I love that I watched with her. So once again, I don't think I could ever watch those movies again. And I still have a video up about her. Maybe I'll like private it. I don't know. But I know that all of this was because of me. Um, I know there's a million things that I could have done better. A million things I wish I did better. And now I just have to live with it. And I don't even know how long I'll have to live with it. It just feels like forever. And part of me hopes it'll be here forever because then maybe one day it'll pay off and we'll be able to be happy together again. And we'll be able to have that wedding that we wanted, be able to have the family we wanted. Um, and I'll be able to do everything I wanted to do with her. And I don't know, I'm banking on that just happening one day. And I don't know, I think that it feels easier to just wait. And I don't know. I feel like at this point I'm just rambling. But nothing could ever compare. Like nothing could ever come close to bringing me the feeling that I felt with her. And I don't know. I feel like I just don't know what to do. I guess I'll just sit here and play Minecraft. I don't know. I'll just use this channel as a journal, I guess. And it's not because I want any attention from this. It's that I just want to hold myself accountable, I guess. Um, and just be able to look back on these one day and just see either you got through it and now you're waiting happily, or you got through it and now she's back in your arms. And I don't even know anymore. Really just hoping that maybe she'll come back one day. Honestly, I don't know feels easier to just sit here and wait. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because, in all honesty, I don't want to move on. She's my person. And I would rather sit here and wait the rest of my life in hopes that one day it'll work. And I just, I don't know. It's, I just love her. I will always love her. And I mean, if you're watching this, I love you. I'll always love you. Um, but I will literally always just be here waiting for the day that she'll trust me again, if she can. Um, I really just hope that she knows how much I love her. I don't think that she does because I made a lot of bad decisions. I hurt her in a lot of ways. Never physically, obviously. But there were a lot of things, like I said, and actions I made that I wish I didn't do. Um, all I can do is just learn from them and not make them again if I ever get the chance. And just spend every day loving her. Because that's just what I want to do. I want to love her for the rest of my life. Every day. And I know I will. It's just whether or not I'll be able to do that with her. Ah. I don't know. This is getting way too long. Nobody's gonna watch this. Bye.